day that I was injured, we hit the pressure plate IED, and that's whenever I woke up, and it happened so fast. It was just like I thought we drove off because I remember flying around, and then I remember laying there and trying to yell for make sure everybody was okay, and couldn't feel my legs. I thought I was paralyzed.
I actually found out the night of August 21st from a friend of mine, Jackie, who had called me up. She said I needed to come to her house right now. I can't tell you over the phone, but you need to come here now. And as soon as she told me, it was it. I just broke down and cried.
And I woke up in at Walter Reed, and all my family was around and stuff, so I mean, that was real comforting. I still had the tube in my throat. I still had my left leg, but my ankle was gone, like their bones were missing and stuff. My right leg had been amputated in Bagram. When I first got out and got my prosthetics fitted and stuff, it was a long, painful process. It started off probably like 10 minutes, you know, a couple of days, maybe a week. Then they'd bump it up to 30, and just however comfortable you are in them. It started becoming a thing where I could wear them normally and all day long and whatnot. And when I first got out of the hospital, my mother and my little brother stayed with me and kind of helped me along. After Shelly showed up, and it was pretty much just me and her, they all left, so me and her could have alone time, and she did a really good job of waiting on me hand and foot and stuff. We have an apartment in Colorado, which is on the second floor, and getting into the bedroom, I barely could fit through the door, and then there's like a little walkway that goes up to the bed, so I could make it in through there, but it was like, that's it, you know, just jump into the bed and then back out. And I couldn't even fit into the bathroom, so I'd have to park my wheelchair at the front of the door and hop out of it.
I just saw how struggling he was with just getting in and out of rooms and just getting himself onto the couch. He actually had to park his wheelchair and he had to crawl over. You know, it was very hard at that one point just watching him. I mean, he could do it, and I mean, it was very impressive that he could do it. It was just watching him do it, it was just like, oh gosh, there gotta be an easier way to do this, you know?
I'd actually had to physically get out of my wheelchair and hop across the floor and go from the floor to the toilet and then the toilet to my shower chair. It's probably the hardest time I've ever had getting in the shower was at our apartment. But the new house is so wide open, you know, there's like, you don't have any areas that's gonna restrict you, like as far as like narrow hallways or something, or barely fitting through a doorway. The shower is so gigantic, it's like you wouldn't have any problems getting in and out. Just pull right up to the bench and slide over and shower away.
With the new home, he's going to be able to go underneath the sink and be able to actually cook his own meals. I mean, of course, I'll still be there for help and everything. And I know that he'll be all right being able to go use the bathroom, make a meal, or even sit in front of the stove, and I won't have to worry about anything, him needing help or him can't get access because of his wheelchair and everything.
You know, if I do go to school, I think it'd be an awesome atmosphere to study in, and I have a daughter that's 5. So to give her a nice, you know, stable place to be at.
I'm actually pretty amazed on what Homes for Our Troops can actually do for our wounded veterans. There's no words to describe it, just inspiring.
I'm really fortunate that I'm alive, and it's really cool that there's people out there doing stuff like this. It really does help out, and definitely appreciate the work everybody's putting forth. You know, they don't have to do stuff like this, and they do it.